How are you? Today we will do exercise of chapter 3, synthetic fibers and plastics of science. Okay, so let's start from question number 1. Explain why some fibers are called synthetic. So the answer is some fibers are called synthetic fibers because they are made by man using chemicals. Okay. Now question number 2. Mark the correct answer. Rayon is different from synthetic fibers because it has a silk-like appearance. It is obtained from wood pulp. Its fibers can also be woven like those of natural fibers. So the answer is it is obtained from wood pulp. Okay. Now question number 3. Fill in the blanks with appropriate words. Synthetic fibers are also called man-made or artificial fibers. Okay. B. Synthetic fibers are synthesized from a raw material called petrochemicals. C. Like synthetic fiber, plastic is also a polymer. Okay. Now question number 4. Give examples which indicate that nylon fibers are very strong. So the following example indicate that nylon fibers are very strong. First, they are used for making parachutes and ropes for rock climbing. Second, they are used in making seat belts, fishing nets, tire cord, a string for sports rackets and musical instruments. Now question number 5. Explain why plastic containers are favored for storing food. So the answer is plastic containers are favored for storing food because of the following reason. First, the plastic do not react with the food stored in them. The plastics are lightweight and are strong. And third, they are easy to handle and safe. Now question number 6. Explain the difference between thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. So here you see the differences between both of them. In thermoplastic, these plastics softened on heating and can be bent easily. And thermosetting plastic, these plastics when molded once can't be softened again. In thermoplastic, they do not lose their plasticity. In thermosetting plastics, they lose their plasticity. Okay. Third, examples are polythene, PVC और इसके एग्जाम्पल क्या है बैकेलाइट एंड मेलामाइन. ओके. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. एक्सप्लेन व्हाई द फॉलोइंग आर मेड ऑफ थर्मोसेटिंग प्लास्टिक. ए नंबर दिया आपका सॉसपैन हैंडल और बी है आपका इलेक्ट्रिक प्लग्स, स्विचेस, प्लग बोर्ड. तो ये क्यों थर्मोसेटिंग प्लास्टिक से बनाए जाते हैं इसका हमको रीजन देना है यहाँ पर. तो फर्स्ट देखें, सिंस थर्मोसेटिंग प्लास्टिक्स आर अ बैड कंडक्टर ऑफ हीट एंड डू नॉट गेट हीटेड अप व्हाइल कुकिंग, दे आर यूजिंग फॉर मेकिंग सॉसपैन हैंडल्स. ओके. सेकेंड है आपका, सिंस थर्मोसेटिंग प्लास्टिक्स आर अ बैड कंडक्टर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एंड द इलेक्ट्रिक करंट डज नॉट पास थ्रू सच प्लास्टिक्स, दे आर यूज्ड फॉर मेकिंग इलेक्ट्रिक प्लग्स, स्विचेस, प्लग बोर्ड्स. ओके. Now question number 8. Categorize the material of the following products into can be recycled and cannot be recycled. यहाँ कुछ words आपको दिए हैं और आपको उसको categorize करना है कि कौन से materials रिसाइकल्ड हो सकते हैं और कौन से नहीं. तो यहाँ आप देख सकते हैं कैन बी रिसाइकल्ड में प्लास्टिक टॉय, कैरी बैग्स, प्लास्टिक बाउल्स, प्लास्टिक कवरिंग ऑन इलेक्ट्रिक वायर्स, प्लास्टिक चेयर्स. और कैन नॉट बी रिसाइकल्ड टेलीफोन इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स, कुकर, हैंडल्स, बॉल पॉइंट, पेन्स, इलेक्ट्रिकल स्विचेस. ओके. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. Rana wants to buy shirts for summer. Should he buy cotton shirt or shirt made from synthetic material? Advise Rana giving your reason. He should buy cotton shirt. This is because cotton has more capacity to hold moisture than synthetic cloths. In summers, we have extensive sweating which is easily soaked by cotton shirts and hence cotton cloths are much better than the cloths made from synthetic materials. Okay. Now question number 10. Give examples to show that plastics are non-corrosive in nature. So the literal meaning of non-corrosive is resistant to get destroyed by chemical action. Following are the examples that show that plastics are non-corrosive in nature. Plastic containers do not react with items stored in it. They do not get rusted when exposed to moisture and air. They do not decompose when left in open for a long period. Now question number 11. Should the handle and bristles of a toothbrush be made of the same material? Explain your answer. So, no, the handles and bristles of a toothbrush should not be made of the same material. This is because our gums are soft and the bristles should be made of soft material so that it does not harm the gums. On the other hand, the handles should be made up of hard material so that it can give a firm grip. Okay, now question number 12. Avoid plastics as far as possible. Comment on this advice. So, plastics must be avoided as far as possible. The materials made of plastics are non-biodegradable. The use of plastics has a bad effect on the environment. When the plastics are burned, it releases a lot of poisonous fumes into the atmosphere, causing air pollution. These plastic materials, when eaten up by the animals, choke their respiratory system. This can cause death of these animals. The waste plastic articles thrown here and there carelessly get into dirty water, drains and sewers and block them. In a nutshell, plastics can be considered a threat to our environment. Now question number 13. Match the terms of column A correctly with the phrases given in column B. See, polyester, teflon, rayon. अब इसे हमें मैच करना है तो देखें आप पॉलिएस्टर तो इसका आंसर आपका क्या होगा फोर्थ नंबर डी नंबर फैब्रिक्स डू नॉट रिंकल इजीली है ना सेकेंड है टेफ्लॉन यूज्ड टू मेक नॉन स्टिक कुकवेयर टेफ्लॉन का यूज नॉन स्टिक कुकवेयर बनाने में किया जाता है रेयन prepared by using wood pulp okay and nylon using for making parachutes and stockings. Now question number 14. Manufacturing synthetic fibers is actually helping the conservation of forest. Comment. In the manufacturing of synthetic fibers, we use only chemical substances and no natural materials. Thus, in turn, we conserve forest. Okay. Now, question number 15. Describe an activity to show that thermoplastic is a poor conductor of electricity. तो उसमें आपको ये डायग्राम बनाना है ओके अरेंज अ सर्किट एज shown in the given figure leave a gap between two ends of the wire place a thermoplastic in the gap observe the bulb फिर आपको बल्ब ऑब्जर्व करना है तो देखेंगे आप इट इज ऑब्जर्व दैट द बल्ब डज नॉट ग्लो दिस शोज दैट थर्मोप्लास्टिक इज अ पुअर कंडक्टर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी ओके तो यहाँ आपका ये लेसन कंप्लीट होता है so write this exercise in your fair copy tomorrow we will start lesson 4 okay